Yo, it's your boy Bacon. You're now listening to Joe on the Max Allotment Podcast. Shut the fuck up and drink your beer.
Everybody's
En
activo.
vivo, lads.
Activo, activo, activo. Estamos activo. Yo, were you salsa dancing in your fucking chair? Were you just doing, you know?
This is me. This is the mood, fam. I'm happy right now. You feel me?
All right, so here we go. Episode 30 of the Max Allotment Podcast. The 30. We're now at the 30. 30. Me, Joe, always here, host.
Yeah.
I have Hector with me, who just came back from band camp. Joe's here with me as well. He's over there in Tennessee, flying high.
Yeah.
Oh man. So while we let's just get a feel how everybody's doing. So Hector, how you feeling, brother? What's good? What's new? Been 2 weeks.
Feeling good. I'm feeling great.
Yeah?
Feeling great, man.
Anything new happen? Anything interesting happen? What's the
Nah, it's been a long day, so you gotta have a positive mindset, bro. It's been
There
a
we
crazy
go.
day. Hardly slept. Worked for till 6. Rehearsal at 7. Came home, got ready. We here.
ready to pod?
Ready to pod, bro. You know where to flow.
Joe, what's
Feeling
good,
okay.
man? What's good with your beach pictures, bro? Your pool pictures. Excuse me, your pool pictures.
Tu supiste.
You know, man, if they sending us pool pictures, I'm like, yo, my man, all right, I get it.
I'm living life right now. I'm feeling good. That's just the vibe. Positive vibe, positive energy.
Pool.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
you already know. I'm getting extra caramel, bro. Chocolate out here.
I see you getting ready for your OnlyFans video, your stuff you setting up.
Oh, tu supiste.
That last conversation we had about OnlyFans, he's like, bro, I can make money off of that
No
shit.
se quiere buscar esa moña.
Oh, you already know.
Oh man, I'm glad you guys are doing good. I'm doing good. I usually don't do this because I try to keep a positive mindset as much as possible, but just, you know, thoughts to everybody out there. There's a lot of shit going on across the nation. You know, this year has been crazy as fuck. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's going to stop. Whether it's the virus, whether it's the people. I'm not going to be specific as to this person or that person. I'm speaking in general. So just positive thoughts out there, everybody. Keep your head up. Stay focused. You know, do what you got to do. Just drink a beer and chill at home.
All right.
That's how it is.
Give
Ooh, look at that color though. So I'm pouring out. So
Oh,
Hector.
so you pouring, bro?
Sorry. I was talking to pouring. My bad. So while Hector opens up his can, actually, let me turn it around because I gotta get my boy Beer is Art. So a shout out. Boom, Beer is Art right there. My boy from Boston, Beer is Art, hooked me up. This awesome glass. Today we're drinking this. I'm masking you nicely. This is from Tombstone, Arizona, from Tombstone Brewing Company. If you've never had Tombstone before, get your hands on some. Talk to your people in Arizona. Talk to your people in Tucson and Tombstone, wherever they're at. Phoenix.
Oh,
Get yourself some Tombstone. This is the truth right here. This is one of my favorite breweries out of Arizona. Just to give you an idea, look at the color. Just look at that. I mean, if you're a haze boy, you just get excited for shit like that. 10% IPA, triple IPA. And it's funny because it's saying I'm masking you nicely, and I want to give a little rant real quick. To everybody wearing a mask, you're doing the right thing. My only complaint, speak up. I fucking hate that shit, bro.
I be
Yo.
catching myself doing that shit, bro.
They're like, hey, I go to the drive-thrus. Hey, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, what the fuck do you say? Hey, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, yo, my man, speak up. What are you saying? I'm literally sticking my head out the window to try to give them an opportunity to say, hey, oh shit, I gotta be louder. No, these guys are fucking talking low and soft as shit, man. Speak up. That's all I'm saying. Wear the mask. You're doing the right thing. But if you want me to understand what the fuck you're saying,
Now we gonna be screaming and shit.
I'd rather have that, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what do you want? You want any sauce with these nuggets? I'm asking everybody, and this is my way of shouting to the world. Everybody who works in a restaurant, who works anywhere where you're dealing with people, and you're wearing a mask, all I ask is please speak louder. Please speak louder, because I would literally repeat myself. not me to repeat myself. I asked him to repeat this one several times, and it fucking pisses me off. All right, I'm done with the rant. So,
Wow.
Joe, what are you drinking right now? Joe just poured up a beer.
Drinking Bitter Iris.
Ooh,
Ever clever.
double IPA.
Double IPA. 8.5 of greatness.
What's it look like? What's the?
Parece un juguito.
El color, mira.
Haze. Okay.
It's
Juice,
super
juice,
hazy.
juice,
It's a little bit of
juice.
sediment, but it's like
Man, this triple smells so good.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it reminds me like a good Sunday.
Okay.
This is great.
Yo, I've never heard
is
somebody
good.
say describe the day of the week.
Like, think about it. You got bad day. You got like a bad Monday, bad Tuesday.
Yo, they're like-
Sundays usually relax, or something hectic happens. It's like this is a relaxed Sunday. It's like a good. Damn, it's fruity as fuck. I love it.
What kind of fruit notes are you getting? Here we go. Now we're getting into it. What kind of fruit notes are you getting?
Mucho como toronja, like grapefruitish.
Okay. So it's got a little bitter bite to it.
Yeah, definitely a bit of bite, but it's really good. It's a little heavy though, but it's really good.
So she's a
Really
thick
good.
one. She's a thick body.
Oh, she's a thick body, buddy. You fit it in your tongue too, you know.
THICC. That's the thickness.
Bien.
Oh, wow. I just had, so before Hector, I don't know if Hector took a sip yet, but I just took a quick sip.
I'm gonna take a sip right now. I've been smelling it. It smells so good.
Bro, for 10%, this
like
is,
Smells like a papaya, melon,
There is-
pineapple fruit bouquet.
there is a floral citrus punch.
Very good.
Yo,
Smells like a Saturday afternoon walking out your building and not getting shot.
it smells like Saturday when they cut the grass.
Thursday afternoon right here when you're thirsty and you need to quench your thirst with something strong.
Yeah, this smells like Payday Friday, bro. That's what it tastes like.
Whoa.
So let me give you Tombstone's description. And so they 9 times out of 10 put my favorite word on here. This hazy juicy triple IPA takes the most tropical citra hops, strata hops bursting with passion fruit and comet hops, so citrusy you'll never think about comet hops again. Oh, the same way again, excuse me. And it blends them all into a beer so refreshing yet intense, so smooth yet strong, that you'll forget that the label art might be vaguely familiar. So this is an inside joke. This label art is an inside joke to the people in Arizona. I won't go into it because it's just too much to explain and kills the joke after a while. But that's why it looks like shit, or it's a basic art picture. But the beer is fucking amazing,
I'm trying to say people in Arizona can't draw.
bro. So did you hear about Nightmare Brewing?
No, what happened?
So Nightmare Brewing, if for those of you that are familiar with Nightmare Brewing, he is who aren't familiar, he is a gypsy brewer. And so gypsy brewers are basically people that go around from different breweries and brew with their equipment. I don't know I can't remember the full details off the top of my head because we're just talking about it randomly. But if you look at his can art's fucking amazing. He used to have like these pictures of people getting decapitated and crazy shit.
The skeletons with the red blood.
Yo, just all types of fucking, crazy horror, medieval torture devices and shit like that. So there was one artist that he used for that. Long story short, the artist posted something that goes against what he believes in, and so they went separate ways. So it's interesting to see how deep people are taking their beliefs, whether it's, I agree or don't agree. I'm not here to take either sides, but it's just interesting to see how people are like, hey, listen, that's not, and I don't remember the details behind why they separated as far as specifics, but it's interesting to see, hey, listen, you know what, I don't affiliate with that person. And, it's one of those things where I was taught from a young age, you're regardless of how you are, who you're around is pretty much how you're going to be perceived. I used to have a guy who used to work with me, and he always said that, you're the average of the closest 5 people around you. So I always thought that was interesting.
We're gonna putting it down. Like, shit.
It goes back to that Spanish saying, Mira con quien yo estoy, dime quién yo soy.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
be hanging out
Yep.
with somebody, you know.
Look who I'm with,
Dime
and
con
tell you.
quién anda y te diré quién eres.
Translation: look who I roll with, and I'll tell you. You'll know who I am. And that's why it's important.
Filosofía, Max Allotment.
That's why it's important to keep your circle tight, man. Like, as you get older, as kids, you're like, oh, this guy's my friend. You met him yesterday. This guy's my friend. You met him yesterday. But as you get older, you're like, nah, fam, I don't know these people. I met him once. like a
I
joke.
said, I know a lot of people, friends. I've few, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I put that video up yesterday. That the news reporter was like, "Oh, did you hear about no gatherings over 10 people anywhere, even in the streets?" Like, so I don't have 10 friends. So,
I don't even text 10 people in a month.
what?
All right. So the beer's awesome. Your beer's awesome,
Yeah.
Joe. You said this beer's fucking awesome. Moving on. So I've been talking to you guys. Joe, jokingly, I think it was about a month ago, give or take, we were talking about the 450 and how 450 is a 4-hour drive for him and everything else, and he would actually mule beers. It's interesting because since we had that conversation, I've been seeing a ton of beer mule accounts on Instagram popping up. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're just like, now you're seeing the fucking giant hauls and shit like that. They're coming through with like thousands of dollars worth of shit, and they're just fucking either reselling it or whatever they're doing. But one of the things that somebody take a step back. I don't knock anybody's hustle. Whatever your hustle is, cool, do you. But when it fucks other people over, especially with a tight community like the craft beer community, I gotta look at you and go, that's fucked up. Because I've been in situations where I've seen people walk out because the brewery is stupid enough, and I won't say any names, but the brewery is stupid enough to say, yeah, no limits, knowing the beer is gonna fucking go quick.
Yeah.
Like people have, expense accounts that they can drop, $5,000. I'm like, yo, let me get,
Right.
6-7 cases or whatever the price is. I'm not doing the math right, but you know what I'm trying to say. And where we're just trying to get a few here and there to enjoy for ourselves or whatever it is, it fucks us over. So,
Yeah.
Hector, you've experienced it, you've seen it, and we'll get to Joe next. But Joe just went to his first beer release 3 weeks ago, whenever it was, when he went to Southern Grist. And we'll hear from him in a minute. But go ahead, Hector, you talk about it.
Yeah, like in the way, like I understand how the game rolls. Like I said, I'm not gonna knock anybody's hustle. It does hurt those craft beer shops, those local shops, because now they're not getting their supply because somebody else came here and bought 24 cases of something exclusive. Now they can't get it and they can't get it. Then you gonna raise the price. Like I said, I'm not knocking your hustle. You're gonna raise the price, but come on, bro. Like it gets to a point that it's gonna get, I think it's gonna get tiring. Like the whole process of doing that. Like you going out of your way to do that. Like how much money can you make from all that beer?
Dude, I told you, they're reselling the 4-packs for like $50, $60.
Could it be the fact that the pandemic, everybody's on a hustle? Could it be just that, or is it just something that is just happening? Again, I'm just experiencing it now.
No, that's a good view from it. I dig that.
Like I said, the craft beer game is getting like the sneaker game.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting just like the sneaker game. Everybody's going out of their way to make sure they got this, they got that. They're gonna try to resell it somewhere. Me myself, I got a friend of mine that told me he was gonna do a website for me so we could start doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's up? Let's do this. All the breweries.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm like, yo, really? Like, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that's like, it doesn't go with me because I like to go to breweries. I like to support local. It's like, in a way, I'm kind of hurting the breweries, hurting the game.
Yeah.
I have a weird question.
The game.
So, since it's so compared to like sneaker culture, right? Are there any like culture vultures when it comes to like craft beer? Like people that don't know shit about craft beer and they're like, yo, let me go to 450 and grab X. I'm gonna go to Evil Twin and I'm gonna get X amount of cases.
Oh yeah,
that's for real. That shit is crazy.
Don't know like that about beer. They just know about the hype.
Yeah.
And they know they have some money and they're gonna go get it.
Well, you saw the picture I sent you. The guy had the list, that crazy fucking list.
Yeah.
That list was, first of all, you're not drinking all of that. Secondly, who in their normal home has a refrigerator to store all that shit? Like, that's a lot of fucking beer. Like, when you take those dollies and that shit like that, you're getting those giant refrigerator doors, the sliding doors and all that shit from the stores and whatnot. Like, you don't just put that shit in your fucking nevera, your refrigerator. That's your kitchen and shit. You got to get like a legit industrial whatever, because not only is it hot outside, but now you got to keep everything cool to make sure they don't get fucked up.
Yeah, like I was gonna chime into that. Like, the real craft beer heads are gonna know that those beers are gonna go not bad, but they're gonna lose character. They're gonna lose, some of the flavor profile, the hop, within the first 2 weeks. Like, so this guy has this mega list of a whole bunch of good double IPAs, triple IPAs, double dry hop, this and that. That by the time that he probably gets to sell it, they're gonna taste like shit. Not like shit, but the hops are not gonna be the same. The same thing with the fruits. Who know if he has them outside? You gotta keep them cool, like those fruited sours, all that. Those shits will pop on him as soon as he picks them up from the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I sent you guys the videos.
So they have to, like, those. There's a lot of thought that has to go into that if you want to really do it. You gotta have a cooler with a lot of space.
Yep.
You have to know. You got to have a good clientele that's gonna buy the beer as soon as you get it. You're gonna put that list up. It's gonna go, because a double, triple IPA, triple hop, within 2 weeks, it's not gonna taste the same as the first time you open.
No, you're right. But also, let's keep in mind too. Like, I do, within reason, I do place some blame on the breweries. Whenever you tell no limits, the hype behind your beer. The hype behind your brewery. First of all, congratulations, because to get to that level, that's a big feat. Secondly, if you know that there's a following for that, that your brewery has that following, regardless of how much, if hey, if I sell out 5 cases of this to one person, there's not gonna be much left. So if you know people are gonna come visit you, people are gonna come to your brewery. Granted, pandemic, I get it. You're trying to push it out because you can't sell the stuff, and you can't, people are not coming to the brewery to sit down and drink like they used to. Understandable too, but you can still be reasonable with the limits. I think I'm more of like, hey, here's a 2 4-pack limit, 3 4-pack limit, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think that's some people got to cheat. Now they got to bring their mother, they got to bring their sister, they got to bring, whatever. But still, it doesn't matter. Now that you're making them do extra work to get more. The point is, I think a limit should, if you put out a beer, knowing there's a lot of hype behind knowing that you put a lot of process into it. It's a double dry hop, it's a fruited sour, it's some crazy collaboration, whatever it is. Put a limit behind that, man. And if you don't sell it out in the first day or the second day, then you can lift the limit. Hey, come get it what you want. We gave them 2 days to buy it.
Yeah, there's some breweries that put the four packs limit. We got 75 cases. You can only get 3 4-packs. That's good, because it allows everybody else to get a taste of the beer. Mm-hmm. And that way you get more of your fan base up, because you're gonna, I had this. Mm-hmm. They're gonna talk about to their friend, I had this beer. It's there. They still have some. So it creates more of a fan base, I guess, for the brewery if they do put a limit instead of just letting it go.
Yeah.
You have 48 cases. Somebody comes and buys 40.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it happens.
That's not the right way to do it. But EQ does it. EQ puts limits.
Yep.
Evil Twin didn't put a limit on the Duke.
I noticed that.
I noticed that because I was there actually the day of the release, and there were just dudes coming with hand trucks. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro.
Look at Joe's face.
Don't you let go of my 4-packs, man? I was next to the fridge. I said, don't let go of my 4-pack. You sure you're not going to sell out? Mm-hmm. You make no mistake, bro? People just coming with hand trucks like that. It's out. I was like, yo, wow.
See, wow. There's certain breweries that can get away with that, and the only one that comes to mind at the moment is Treehouse. Treehouse has literally an entire farm dedicated to what they do. Not just a farm. If you see their tanks, I mean, if you ever think they're running out of beer, you're crazy. Yeah.
Nice.
One, they're in the middle of nowhere. That's first and foremost. And 2, their fucking setup is ridiculous. So, Treehouse has the setup to do that. But if you're a micro or a nano brewery, or let's say, for instance, you're doing small batches of shit, hey, put limits, bro. share the love. If you want to really be that brewery that shows that you care about the people who buy it, share the love.
Treehouse is like in the most uncomfortable spot to go to in Massachusetts. It's like northwest, east. I don't know. It's just in the middle of nowhere, bro. I'm like, I got there and I went to a whole bunch of breweries and I was like, damn, Treehouse is out of my way by a lot.
Because you went. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Because you went to Rhode Island also, and that's out of the way.
Not reachable.
well, you know what's interesting about that? The Guard Brewing in or whatever they're called. The Guard is over in Oregon. They're in Oregon? Yeah, Oregon. The Guard, they make amazing sours, amazing wild ales, amazing bottled, I think it's aged stuff, type of stuff, but it's fucking great. But they're like, again, an hour and a half from Portland. So, I've never been there, but the stories that I've heard, people are like, yeah, you got to travel to go out and get it. And then, that's also, they're also a big ass farm also. So, anyway, I don't like the beer mule accounts. I don't knock anybody's hustle, but at the same time, there are certain things that I know fuck it up for everybody else. So that's why I'm like, you know what, you do you, but now you're stepping on my toes. Now you're stepping on these toes. You're fucking other people over. I don't like that shit. And then you want to go ahead and try to resell it for a ridiculous amount. And there's people. Unfortunately, there's people that buy it. People are so thirsty. No pun. But thirsty for to try it.
That's the good word to put it.
You know what I mean? Like they're gonna go. You know what? What do you want? You want $120 for this six mixed 6-pack? Or what do we see? The Evil Twin Waters. It was $60.
Yo, word.
My man was selling $10 a can. When the 4-pack cost $15, right?
Yeah.
$14. For the Evil Twin Waters, which is pretty much hard seltzer.
Like 16 or something like that.
Yeah, but still, you're making your profits back on one can. Everything else is, I'm saying, making your money back and then profit everything else. So
That's
either way,
smart though.
I'm again, I get why. From a business mentality, I see it. I see what you're doing. I see why you're doing it. At the same time, from a consumer and somebody who knows that there's limitations and there's only so much, and there's not going to be another run of this till later on, I'm gonna say that's fucked up. So that's where it puts me on the fence. Where it's like me, I'm always trying. I would love to learn. New hustle, a side hustle to make money. I'll do this, but at the same time, I'm not gonna fuck somebody over. Within reason.
True.
You know what I mean?
Super fucked up. So, in short, breweries start putting some limits, bro.
Limitations, por favor.
Yeah. Put some limits, fam.
That's it. You're gonna sell out anyway. People are gonna come back.
Like Tennessee would do some shit like that though. It'd be like, only Tennessee residents.
Like my thing is this:
get X amount.
If you're gonna get your hustle on, fine, by all means. But I'm gonna tell you this much: do not come to me and try to resell me some beer overpriced, because I am a beer drinker, and I know where the good beer's at, and I know where I have a car and I could drive myself over there, and I'll be going to brewery. So please, when you see this, you come to me with that shit, $20 a can, I'm gonna try to smack in your face. Fact. That shit.
And take it from you, bro. So real quick, I want to take a step back, and I don't know how. Oh wait, Joe, did you have anything else you want to chime in? I didn't get a chance to circle back to you. Sorry. Oh, did you say your piece?
I said my piece. We good.
Okay. I just want to make sure everybody get the chance. You know what I mean?
No, we good. Fuck beer mule accounts. You guys are fucking shit up for people like me. God damn it.
Well, you said it too, Joe. When you went to Southern Grist and you saw people walking out with the dollies.
Dude, it was the dollies and the flatbed, bro. Is it that fucking serious? I was in Southern Grist for legit 10 to 15 minutes, and people were just going in and out. How? In flatbeds and dollies, bro. I don't get it. Is it that crazy?
It's the hype.
For me, like, it's the hype, but it fucks up. Like, I get the whole thing, but it's like, yo, how I understood and how I view the craft beer community and world or whatever, it's like, it's a constant reintroduction all over, right? So I'm a newcomer, let's say, for example.
Yeah.
Even though I have 5 years, trying to understand the craft beer world, but like, dude, I'm trying to get into like these exotic flavors and X, Y. You fucking it up the chance for me to experience it because you want to be a fucking thirst bucket.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could pay X amount of money for whatever 4-pack is, but you want to be whatever and be greedy and, you know, gluttonous or gluttonous. Like, no, why? Like, that shit sucks. So I'm all for the limitations.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said that because that gives where Hector and I have been, you know, we've been heavy in the craft beer for a while. You've been around it, but you never, like, now you're getting yourself, you're immersed into it more.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Now that you're seeing this shit and you're like, yo, what if you drove? So for example, like the 2 episodes ago, you said, yo, I don't want to drive 45 minutes for beer, blah, blah, blah. But you know, if I'm in the area, fuck it. What if you drove 45 minutes and you find out shit, you sold out?
I'll be mad as fuck, but I'm violent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the Bronx. I'll take one of your fucking 4-packs.
Don't incriminate yourself.
I'm not trying to incriminate myself, but I'm gonna keep it a stat.
Hypothetically,
you know,
this is all hypothetical.
I'll be a Kingsbridge Bronx guy. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. What you gonna do?
Chill, family.
I've been there, but luckily, the beer that sold out, I was like, all right, bro. But if I really wanted to, I'll press you for the 4-pack, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Yo, okay, I'm gonna be a little bit of a dick right now. But if you've seen the majority of people who buy craft beer, there's no intimidation. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to sit there and be like, yo, I can't press this dude. Look at him. Like, nah. I'm like, yo, I can send my girl over there to press him, and he's going to give up the 4-pack. I know.
Saying, look, I went to the Bronx Brewery, right?
I am not knocking anybody. This is not direct to anybody. This is just general. I'm just saying.
What Joe is trying to say is, get your gains up and earn your fucking booze, kid. Get those muscles, guy.
I went to the Bronx Brewery to get that habanero IPA, that fire IPA, right? I go from Gun Hill west over there. I get to the little line. It was like 3 people.
Yeah.
The guy right in front of me gets like half a case of that mango habanero, right? 4 4-packs. No, 3. No, he got 4 4-packs.
Yeah. I think 8. Yeah.
I'm next. I'm like, I bet I'm next. Oh, can I get the habanero IPA? Oh, he just took the last 4.
Oh, really?
4 4-packs, my man. And you see me, I'm like, he's still there trying to pay. I'm like, worse, so there was no more. And I'm looking at him like I was like, can we? I was gonna say, can we trade?
Yeah,
but knowing me, I'm with glasses, a hat backwards and shit. It's not. I don't look craft beer.
You put the Corona mask on, like, yo, you don't know who I am, bro.
No, like I was looking at him and I was like, I'm about to press this dude for this 4-pack. I'm like, yo, you're about to take a Gun Hill 4-pack and get out of here right now. Trade.
Let me tell you, I have been the last guy to pick up a 4-pack. But there's a difference. Hold on. There's a difference between taking your limit and exceeding that to say, yo, how many more are left? There's 6. Let me get all 6. That's the greed. That's where you've gone too far.
Yeah, like that's what I felt. I felt like because I got in. There was one person in the door.
Yeah.
The other person stayed outside. So I felt like she told him, "Oh, there's only 4 4-packs left."
See, that's the brewery's fault, though. Like, why would you, as a brewery, tell the client, "I only have X amount left"?
Well, I'm pretty sure it wasn't on purpose. I'm pretty sure the person who was there, because again, if there's no limitations,
bad fucking training, bro.
Oh man, have you been to the breweries? They're not like trained. We just talked about customer service in breweries like 1,000 times already. These guys are just like, I'm not gonna be wrong. There's some breweries that are better than others, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure they hire just for looks in some places. The things that I've noticed, and I'm not saying that I'm a popular person, but people do recognize me because of my IG when I go to different places, different breweries, all that shit. One thing I can't stand, and I'm gonna be completely like, if this is anybody that I know, hey, I'm just letting you know, I'm just being honest. I can't stand people tell me in person, but won't comment on IG. Yo, I'm gonna tell you that. Like, yo, I'm gonna tell you. I was gonna ask you about that beer that you posted the other day. I'm like, bro, I literally wrote an entire fucking review of the beer. You could have commented, and I would have shared more information. Why? Like, you were looking at it. It wasn't like it was out of your way. It wasn't like I told you to look at Instagram. You were already there. You could have just said, yo, you know, how can I get some or whatever? I don't know, whatever you're asking me.
Let's go with that beer.
Yeah, like what? I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, I also hate when people ask me, so is it good? And I wrote an entire fucking review of the beer. I get that a lot. So, if you have a question to ask, if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, you have two options. Comment or just shoot me a DM. I answer all my DMs, usually. So, shoot me a DM, hit up the comments, whatever you want to do, we'll chop it up, I'll give you more information. But don't see me in person and then try to have a conversation about a post I put up 2 weeks ago.
Dude.
No.
I get that all the time.
Thank you.
Yo, I saw that red beer you had on the other day. What is that? I'm like, bro, you saw the can. I posted the picture. I said what it was. Like,
first of all, they don't even tell you exactly what it is. They just give you a description. What was that? What was that one beer you had? The fruity one? I'm like,
that red beer.
My man, I have a bunch of fruity beers. Pick one.
What? Yeah. Oh, give me some fruity beer, bro. I'm like, I have mad fruits in my fridge. What fruits do you have? All of them, bro. Pick a fruit.
All I'm saying is, if you have something to say it in the moment. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind talking it up, chopping it up. If there's something, like people come to me, oh, what you said in the podcast, you know, I agree, blah, blah, blah. I get that, right? Because you can only, you can't really comment or you can't comment. I don't know. But what I'm saying is just, if you see me, cool. If you see it in the moment, shoot me the DM, shoot me the comment. That's all I'm saying. Moving on.
Okay. I'm going to add something right now.
Go for it.
Around that way. Hey, don't ask for free beers.
Ooh.
These beers cost bread.
Wait. Are they asking for free beer or are they asking just, hey, let me get a can?
No. Dame par de lata de esa. Give me a few of those cans.
Yeah, you either
like, if you hit me like, yo, how much are they? You know, I'll pay you a 4-pack, whatever. I'll give you a mixed 4-pack, and I'll give it to you for the same $20.
Yeah.
Even if whatever. But don't be like, let me get some of those cans, like, bro.
Like demanding?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta give me some of those fruits? I'm gonna go pick them up. What's up? I'm like, yo, we gotta go to a brewery. Let's go link up in the brewery.
Yeah.
What's up? Let's do this. Like, I'll be swerving those conversations. The last thing I said was like, yo, like, it is true. Most of the beers that we all drink are one of ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get a 4-pack of it. I drink 1 or 2. Then the other ones I send you one.
Yeah.
I play with my brother. I turn my boys. So I usually have 1 or 2 cans. Like, can I just give you a can of tea, bro?
Shit's accounted for, bro.
Word. I'm like, you my boy.
I'm an amateur, and I've gone through that already. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm like,
yo, give me some beer.
Yeah. I have guests in my house like, yo, but you got mad beer. I'm like, those are not even mine. Sorry.
Yo, what? So
they don't understand it.
To sidetrack that, what you do is you got to buy a bunch of regular beer, like your Sweetwaters I used to buy. When you have guests, throw the Sweetwaters in there, and that's what here you go. You want an IPA? Toma.
Wow,
try this one.
It's kind of sunny through the shade on. That's why I have to put my shades on. I feel that shade coming.
Damn.
No. Hold on. No. This is not a slight of Sweetwater. This is. Hold on. No.
Can you let Sweetwater be, bro? Like Sweetwater Brewing down in ATL is the
shit. That baby shade in there.
I have nothing against Sweetwater. What I'm saying is,
it sounds like you do. What the
no. I only said it because you had it for like the first 3 episodes. That's all you were drinking. So I'm just trying to give you. I'm trying to give you a reference, which is why I'm bringing it up. Anyway, what I'm saying now is, when you have people over, and I think Hector and I talked about it in the previous episodes. When you have people over, you're like, yo, this shelf right here. Go crazy. Have as much as you want. The shit up top. You touch it. You get hands to the face.
So the thing is this, it piggies back to what you guys are saying, how people will never comment, on your post or anything like that. My guests they already know who they are, but they've come to my house and they're like, oh, so you're drinking this? That shit looks good. Like, let me get. Nigga, it's not yours. It's not even mine. Like, that's what I tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're now intrigued. Like, it's a thing.
Oh, because
I'm doing this, so they want to be part of it. Like, they want to drink it to say they did it.
Hold on. I think, Hector touched on that though. No disrespect. I can't remember which family member you mentioned, but Hector mentioned it about one of his family members where they're like, they won't buy it, but when they see it in his crib, they're like, yo, let me get that. Let me try that.
Yeah,
I saw you
that's
had that.
what it was, bro.
And Hector mentioned it. He's like, bro, no.
You're drinking Truly. Don't go over here, nigga. Telling me like, that raspberry shortcake right there. I want. Nigga, that's not yours.
Bro, I've gotten to the point that you want a beer? I'll go up to my fridge. No. Stay here. Sit down, bro. Stay sitting down. I got you. I'll be looking at my fridge. You're like, esa lata se ve bonita.
She's like, digo twin. Yo, está buenísimo. Está bueno.
No, bro.
Before we move on to the next beer, I want to talk about the next topic. We'll just pour it up in the meantime, the beer. So I've been noticing. So Hector pointed out, I think it was about two episodes ago, that, again, his favorite brewery, Hackensack Brewing, was doing slushies. And slushy beers have actually been something pretty popular over the past, I'd say 2-3 years, give or take. But now I'm noticing certain breweries, like, for example, Omnipolo and a few others, they're doing beer ice cream. As a home brewer, I'm going to let Hector chime in. As a home brewer, talk to me about that. What are your thoughts?
The fuck?
Okay,
ice cream
that's it.
Wait. Does the ice cream have alcohol content in it?
I don't remember, to be quite honest with you, and I wouldn't put it. I'm pretty sure if it does, it's probably something low, like 2-3%, give or take. But like with all the flavors that are coming out, with all the styles and everything else, we talked about the fruity beers not too long ago. Like right now, in previous conversation, the flavors are there. The flavors are there, but is it really beer? Is it something? How do you like? Are you just being gimmicky?
Yeah. I don't think beer and ice cream goes well together. Like, it's not. It's like a stomachache waiting to happen, bro.
As we about to drink this milkshake, hoppy mead.
So, like, I don't know. Like, my stomach doesn't do well with ice cream, bro.
Oh, I love ice cream. That's why I want to talk about it, because I love ice cream.
No, I love ice cream too, bro. It's just like, I don't know about no ice cream beer, like beer ice cream.
Yeah.
I'll do a slushy, but that's about it.
Okay. I just wanted to get some feedback.
Like, if it's okay, let me put it like this. I see where they're going. It's sale, it's business.
Yeah.
It's different. Like, it's cool for people that, you can have a beer and buy a pint and eat your pint. If you like ice cream like that, hey, fine. Me? Nah.
Not having it?
I ain't gonna look all fragile eating a fucking snow cone while I drink an IPA, bro. Yeah, like.
Moving on.
No, I don't think it's weird. It may not sit well for his stomach. For me, it's like perfect.
Yeah?
It's like, yeah, because you add the little wafer, especially if it has
you talking about the float, though.
On top of it.
You talking about the
like
float?
A float. Yeah, like
not,
a float.
Not like a legit ice cream, like in a cone and shit.
Nah, I wouldn't fuck with it now.
Okay. So you're cool with the float.
I would do like a, a quimalito with vodka or rum base, but not like a beer. Nah.
Yeah, but you drinking it.
Yeah, but not a beer. It's just weird.
So for those listening, if you come across a page or anything that you think we should, based on this conversation, that we should probably look into, dig deeper into, tag us, send it to us, DM us, whatever it is. Let me see more of it, because I'm only seeing some, and I'm like, there's not enough that I've seen that gets me to like, okay, I want to try this. Again, the slushies, I've seen the slushies. I've seen those. I've seen the frozen frozes, shit like that. That's just frozen. That's just ice, pretty much. Now, when you go into ice cream, like soft serve ice cream, which is what I saw, that's a whole different ball game.
I saw Bolero Snort is actually doing slushies too.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
I gotta go to Bolero Snort and pay him a visit. I heard that they are actually improving on their recipes and cutting back on the sugar overload. Thank you, Bolero.
Well, talking about slushies, tomorrow,
not the sugar overload,
I'm going to be in Iris on Friday, and then Southern Grist has some slushies. I'm gonna try them.
Oh, legit slushies, or like the beer's called slushy?
It's the slushies. They have them in a nice little plastic pouch. I'm gonna go over there, see what's up with that.
Like a little Capri Sun?
Yeah, like a Capri Sun. Yeah, this is frozen slushies. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna have some pizza with my daughter. Daddy-daughter date.
Take some pictures.
And you already know, fam.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna go over to Bitter Iris and get that coconut chocolate stout. Oh, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I need to try that. I'm going to get that shit. I'm going to send you guys the cans. You already know.
All right.
Did you smell it?
So, no, I didn't smell it. So, real quick, we're going to divert. We're going to switch. Go ahead. Hold on. Hey, go ahead, Joe. Talk about your cherry limeade from, where is it from?
Wait, no. So, yo privo de Punta Fina sometimes, right? And, like bougie and shit.
Yeah.
This shit reminds me
pinky
of
out.
like
Pinky out, bro. If you can be bougie, pinky out all day.
Like it reminds me of like a nice Moret Don P with a little bit of like a cranberry or something, But if you taste it, let me see how it tastes.
Bro, it tastes delicious.
Yeah.
Ooh.
El juguito.
Ooh. Yo.
So shout out the brewery. Where's it from?
Yo, shout out to Goldwater.
Shout out to Sean over at Goldwater Brewing.
Sean.
Coming from a rookie, this can right here.
Coming from a guy who said 2-3 episodes ago he hates sours.
I hate sours, but let me tell you about the sour.
So for those of you who don't know,
attention rookies,
do your homework. Go back a few episodes. My man legitimately said, "I hate sours. I won't drink any sours. I don't like sours. I can't do it. I want stouts only."
Fuck on my stomach because it will sit weird. But let me tell you about this right here.
Talk to him,
this cherry limeade.
Tell the people.
Your palate is graduating, Joe.
Oof. It's so smooth, and it's like, yo, it's nice and like light in your palate. It's just like
refreshingly.
I want you to watch this when I post it. I want you to watch it and just look at your faces, bro. You're gonna laugh at yourself.
Like, why would I laugh at myself? I'm enjoying it. This shit is good.
Nah, it's good. I dig it. So
it's not. The sour doesn't overpower anything.
No, I agree.
Like, you really truly enjoy it. And honestly speaking, if you're not careful, you would drink this shit like it's a juice.
Yeah,
that's how good it tastes.
I think we did. I had a few.
It's fucking good. So if you see this episode and you see me drinking this glass like that, it's fucking amazing.
Shout out to Sean, head brewer at Goldwater Brewing.
Goldwater, y'all the fucking shit. Y'all got a fan over here in Tennessee. Legit.
Go follow Sean at My Money Goes to Beer Instagram.
Yeah, my man.
Holla, my mans.
Hey, you know what? I'm following him right now. Yo, Sean, my man.
Yo,
what's never mind. I don't really.
La máxima, oíste, la máxima, loco. La máxima.
So, Hector, we just poured up this blueberry Dream Boat. I love that his name Dream Boat. Yes. Blueberry Dream Boat from Superstition Meadery. So for those who don't know, Superstition Meadery is probably one of the biggest meaderies in the United States. This is a hoppy milkshake session mead. I've never even heard of some shit like that.
Session mead?
Exactly. It's a carbonated blueberry hopped mead with vanilla and lactose. I haven't tried it yet. I've been pretty much staring at it, but here's the can for you guys. I'm going to post it pretty soon. Hector, have you tried it yet?
Yes.
Talk about it, bro. Let them know.
I'm not a fan of meads.
Any mead?
I'm not a fan of meads, bro. Like, some of them are good, but the thing with meads is that every time I end up bumping into mead, I'm already sauced. So I know I'm gonna just get ripped. I'm like, nah. Because usually meads are usually strong.
Yeah.
You know, 13, 18%. I'm like, bro, I just finished drinking like 4 triples. So the times I had mead, which been good, I have not had a good outcome. So I've been staying away from everything from meads.
Okay.
Plus, around my side, there's hardly meads. It's rare when you see, you got to go up like upstate.
Yeah.
But this is pretty interesting. I'm gonna tell you this. It's not it's like right in between a beer and a mead, because it's session is light. Usually, like I said, usually meads are strong. This is 6.9. It has a little weird taste. I could say, like, it smells kind of a little bit like, I don't even know. I would say acetone. Like, it smells harsh, bro. It smells
nail
harsh.
polish remover.
It smells different. It smells completely different, but it's good. It's an acquired taste. Very good. It's light on the palate. It's not overly sweet, despite the lactose and the blueberries. It just balances out. It's a well balanced, well put together blueberry mead.
I'll give some further backstory to what you said. I think that's really everything you said was spot on. I don't disagree with anything. So before this came out, Superstition put out a blueberry cider, and it's called Blueberry Spaceship Box, and it comes in a nice bottle. I think it's like maybe 16 ounces. Those big giant bottles, like 16, 18 ounces, whatever those sizes are. They're not like 20, but they're not like 12. They're somewhere between that, and it's solid. You pay $20 for the bottle, which is pretty high, considering it's 5%. It's a cider, but it's fucking good. It's really good. It's almost like it's got like a cider taste with a wine finish. And I'm not crazy about wine, but that shit was good. And then when I saw this, I said, well, this can't be that far from what it is. And then I seen that it was 6.9%. 6.9, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 6.9. So I saw this. I was like, oh shit, I gotta try this. And on a whim, I bought a 4-pack, because usually I'm one of those guys that if I don't know something, I'll try it first. I'll buy a single, then I'll buy the full 4-pack. But I was like, you know what? I'm already here. Fuck it, let me cop it. And now that I'm tasting it, it's got, and being that it's hoppy, so I'm assuming hops were used in this. It's got like a little bite to it, like a little hop bite. Nothing crazy, nothing bitter. Nothing where you think you're drinking a beer, but it's tasty. I dig it.
It's like right in between. It's like, is this a beer? What? Wait, what? Because it's lightly carbonated.
Yep.
Lightly carbonated.
So a little head.
Like I said, it settles out. It settles out right away. It has a slight sweetness. Usually, meads are a little tingly on the palate when it comes to sweetness to me.
Yeah.
You'd be like, shit. This, I don't know if it's the hops that balances out, but this is well put together.
Yeah, I dig it.
I won't say that I'm gonna drink 3 of these or 4 of these, but I could drink 2. For real.
Not 3, not 4, not 5. 2. 2's fine.
I go do 2.
I think I'm one and done with this. Not because I don't think it's good, but because
what do you get on the smell?
The smell is very
on the nose. Excuse me. What do you get on the nose?
It's almost jam, like jam, like blueberry jam or boysenberry jam.
You said smell. It's nose.
The aroma is what it's called. The aroma is the right word. It's almost like jamish. So I'm getting like a little jam, not jelly, but like jam has that thicker texture to it. So the smell comes out more because it's almost like a puree. That's what I'm getting. Solid shit there, Superstition. Good shit.
Superstition
Meadery out in Prescott, Prescott, Arizona. Prescott. All right, so Hector. Hector, talk to me about your vacation to Boston, to New England. You went to the New England. You went in your car to New England.
Boston.
Wicked. Was it wicked? Wicked.
Boston was elite. It was very good.
Yeah.
The beer scene out there is it's very popping.
Mm-hmm.
I say that. A lot of good breweries. A lot of different flavors, like a lot of beers that we get here local.
Yeah.
That are good. That from those breweries from over there.
Mm.
They have so many other different varieties of those beers, like dry hop with this other hop and this and that, and it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
The beer scene, I guess, because of Trillium and all the other good breweries that are out there. Everybody is doing a great job. Great job when it comes to the beer scene.
Yeah.
Talking about the brewery, to the ambiance of the brewery, to the way that they're handling, the situation right now, and everything is so organized in the Boston beer scene right now. It's crazy. You have to do reservations. Everything is by reservations. All good breweries, you gotta do reservations. You gotta call within days ahead. Like I played I'm from New York. We just got here on an anniversary, and we didn't know about these reservations. I'm a huge fan. Every brewery's like that. I was like,
they're like, that's great.
All right,
don't go. Get a reservation.
No, actually, night shift. They have 3 locations nearby Boston.
Yeah.
And 2 of them were already booked. They're like, I'm sorry, there's nothing we could do. Maybe tomorrow we could put you in for tomorrow. And I'm like, whoa. I don't want to go tomorrow. I got plans for tomorrow.
I think you mentioned night shift has 3 locations. I think Trillium has about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
They have a shit ton, including the new location.
Yeah, it's Canton. There's 2 in Boston. There's one in Fenway, right across from Fenway in Boston, and there's another one in Boston that we went to, which is like in the basically downtown. It looks like a club, outside club.
Is it the one with the 2 floors?
Yes.
Yes, that's the one I went to. Did you go up? Did you go to the restaurant upstairs?
I did not. It was limited.
Okay.
It was just, you didn't walk up. The whole COVID situation.
But did you see the waiters with the uniforms on and shit? Like, they was fucking fly,
bro.
I was like, yo, this ain't a brewery.
Trillium, and people go to Trillium to not even because they like beer. They just go because of the whole vibe in Trillium. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's dope.
Look straight up something straight downtown, upscale. Everybody was like, I got, you know how I go. Look, I go like this everywhere. T-shirt, half backwards glasses, some Vans, some kicks, jeans ripped up, and I go in. Everybody was there with button downs and nice little dresses and sandals. And I'm like, look at these poppies out here right now.
For those that don't know who poppies is, poppies are up-class people. Up-class people.
Yeah,
those
everybody. I didn't even know. You get the red beer again?
The red beer, yo. If I go anywhere and somebody calls it the red beer, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm like, yo, this ain't Kool-Aid, fam. No, this ain't Gatorade.
Beer.
But yo, no, it was when I went there in 2018. I went in October when they had the soft open for that Trillium location, and my man Beer is Art, right here. I met up with him out there. He picked me up. We went to Trillium. We went to a bottle shop that's not right down the street from Trillium. And we had a good time. We fucking drank. Bro, I spent about $125 on food alone. No, sorry, food and drinks. And then walking out, you go downstairs where they sell the fucking beer and shit in that giant fridge. There was like a giant fridge room or some shit. Yeah. And I'm like
a meat market, like a meat market, like a meat section market, like a cold room.
Yeah.
With the doors, with the opening doors.
I'm like, yo, let me get this because they give you the menu. Let me get a 4-pack of this, a 4-pack of that. My man opens up the giant door and shit, and I'm like, holy shit! There's pallets of these beers still there.
No, I try to get back there too. I was like, yo, bro, can I do a video over there back there, bro? I'm so sorry.
You're like, yo, Ewa Twin, let me do it. Why can't you let me do it? It was good.
Oh, yeah, I can't. I had to go behind the bar and all that, so I was like, I see you, bro. Like, I don't want to talk no shit.
Nah, I got it.
But no, Trillium is crazy.
Are you tired of lobster rolls? Are you tired of lobster at all?
Hell no.
You ate so much fucking lobster, bro.
Bro, I ate at least 10 lobster rolls. Like
Yo me estaba aguando la boca. Diablo.
Bro,
those lobsters look good, bro.
Yeah.
I got food. I got a food coma. I was so bad at the end of my night, bro. Me and my greedy ass always trying to outdo myself. I could eat this.
Glutathious.
Bro, I bought mind you, I go to the spot called the Hemingways, and they're like, oh, we have lobsters from 1 pound to 5 pounds, and we stuff them with this and this. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm on vacation. I'm going to go in. I'm going to be humble,
5
too.
Pounds?
Let me get a 3-pounder stuffed.
Bro. Yeah.
After eating clams, after eating tuna tartare salad and a lobster bisque,
Listen,
I'm gonna eat a 3-pound lobster.
There's one thing I love is seafood, but you're never gonna see me. The only thing I would OD on in seafood is oysters. You give me oysters, and you're like, yo, endless oysters. I'm like, yo, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. I might have a stomach ache for like 2 weeks, but guess what? Those 30 minutes that I'm eating endless oysters, I'm happy.
I had to do the lobster, bro. It was so good.
Yeah, no. When you're in Boston, you gotta do lobster rolls. I did
about
lobster
it.
rolls when I was at Trillium.
I thought about it after I ordered it. I was like, yo, I've ate this, that, and this today, and I'm gonna stuff 3 more pounds of food in my stomach right now. I bet.
Yo,
challenge accepted.
I know what that's like.
I got to the hotel, I couldn't even move. I was like,
Did you roll from the elevator to your hotel room?
Oh, it was whack, bro. I felt whack.
Let me tell you, when I went to Philly for the first time, my boss took me there because he's from there. He's like, yo, I'm gonna take you to the best cheesesteak spot ever, and it's not Geno's and Pat's. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I've never been to Geno's and Pat's, but there's a little place, a hole in the wall place. I don't know where in Philly it is, but it's called Delisandro's.
Yes.
Yo, I think I sent it to you. Didn't I send it to you? Yo, Delisandro's. It's a little hole in the wall place. It looks like bro. It looks like they barely fit enough people for the cooks. Bro, I ate half of it, half of that cheesesteak, and I was like, I'm full, but I'm gonna finish this shit. This is so good.
It was so good.
Sandro's,
yeah.
Noted it.
But we went there.
You gotta go to Pat's and Geno's, though. You gotta get the OGs.
You know what's funny is that to go on a little tangent, I asked my boss at the time. Because I was watching the TV, I was in Connecticut, and I was watching the Travel Channel, and it said, "Oh, when you come to Philly, Pat's and Geno's. You either like Pat's, or you like Geno's." And I was like, "Oh shit!" So I texted him immediately. I said, "Yo, what's good? I heard about Pat's and Geno's. Which one do you like?" He texted me back. He texted back me. He's like, "Yo, fuck those places. Those are for tourists. You want a good cheesesteak? I'll take you to a good cheesesteak spot." And I was like, "I'm not gonna say no to that." You know what I mean? 2 weeks later, we end up in Philly. So, Hector, your Boston trip. So, what was Rhode Island like? Well, tell me. I've never been to Rhode Island. I've been to Boston for the first time 2 years ago.
I didn't only go to Boston. I actually went to Massachusetts. I went to Jack Abbey's, which is in Framingham.
Okay.
Springdale, Exhibit A. We also hit.
You know what's funny is that you mentioned Exhibit A. Their beers are hit and miss for me. I've only gotten a few beers from them. I mean, like little under 10 beers. But the ones that I've gotten are like hit or miss.
Yeah.
Some are good.
Tried,
some are like meh.
I bought a few cans. They have a West Coast double actually. That I haven't tried yet. That looks pretty interesting. I did try the Cat's Meow.
I've seen that floating around the internet. On
it
Instagram.
Was very good.
I've seen pictures of people posting that on Instagram.
Very good. They have it was well recommended by them. By actually the guys from Jack Abbey's spoke to me about Exhibit A.
So let me ask you a question.
Unfortunately, we think. What's up?
Which brewery gave you the best service?
Wow.
Hands down, the best service.
Jack Abbey's.
Yeah?
Jack Abbey's.
What's that?
Jack Abbey's craft lagers. Awesome service from the time that you got in. The vibes were good. Hey, how you doing? Do you know about the brewery? I was like, yes, I know about the brewery right away. He's like, oh, we're gonna sit you here. I told him, from New York, we came here. I like your brewery.
Yeah.
Right away, they sat me down next to the fermenters in the back. Had a glass, but I was in a nice spot next to the bar too.
Okay.
Service was awesome. The hosts were very knowledgeable when it came to beer.
Okay.
They recommended, if you like this, if you like that, you should go here. Very, very knowledgeable.
Nice.
Also staff, they will, coming every 3-4 minutes. Hey, you need anything? What you think of this? What you think of that?
Jack Abbey?
Good beer.
Shout out to Jack Abbey, man.
Jack Abbey's.
Shout out.
Craft beer and lagers. They also have. I didn't know that Springdale is owned by one of the Jack Abbey owners' brothers.
Oh shit!
So it's a massive building. It's a whole block. So being that Jack Abbey's was only making craft pilsners and lagers, and the beer scene was expanding so fast.
Yeah.
They're only known for pilsners and lagers. They decided to do one of the brothers is like, why don't we do IPAs and we do this and we do that? So they did Springdale Brewing.
So over here,
different entity.
Yeah.
But whole pandemic now.
Same person.
So over in California,
that's genius.
Over in California, the brewery Thoreau, they said they'll never do IPAs. Never. And so they eventually started doing IPAs, but they made a whole separate brewery for IPAs. And I think it's called Offshoot Brewing. Hence Offshoot. That makes sense. I'm saying it out loud. But similar to what you said, they stayed true to what they wanted to do, the lagers, pilsners, all that shit. And like, yo, we're going to do IPAs or whatever it is, but we do it somewhere else.
Just like, how can I say? Decadent's doing the same thing.
What do you mean?
Decadent Brewing has Condensed Brewing.
Oh,
Decadent is usually on the pastry side. Everything is either sweet with orange marshmallow fluff, pineapple puree, whatever. Sweet potato stuffed French toast with raspberry jam and peanut butter frosting.
Yeah.
Like some weird shit.
Yeah.
So they have Condensed Brewing, which is basically doing the IPA, straight double IPAs with Mosaic, the Galaxies, Dry Hop with this, very, oat, the oat hazies with the nice hop combinations. They're going for that. And it's only, Condensed is only doing IPAs. Straightforward IPAs with hops. So I see where brewery went. Also,
that wasn't at you. That was his picture. I was fucking.
What's the Captain Lawrence did actually that too.
Yeah. The Sips of Sunshine. That one.
Captain Lawrence has
Oh, Captain no. Who does Sips of Sunshine? It's
Lawson's Finest.
Lawson's Finest. Okay, I was confused. Yes, but Lawson's Finest is now absorbed by Two Roads, but I can see that. What are you talking about, Captain Lawrence?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh my god, I got the gas as fuck.
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of a few little things that I really enjoy from that side. Like a lot of breweries doing off-branded breweries to to compete with what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the right terminology to that. Just stay afloat of the craft beer game and the changes.
Listen,
So,
you can't be tied to one style, one issue. Like I'll be honest with you. Where the fuck did he go?
se fue la luz.
Oh, so for those that don't know, that's exactly what you say in Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic when the lights go out, and that happens often because they're Caribbean islands. Se fue la luz. But what was I saying? Shit, I got distracted by his disconnection. Can't for it. Oh, there goes Joe.
We have an outage here.
Se fue la luz. He said it.
Se fue la luz for real?
Nah, I have a Xfinity decides to do a fucking maintenance whatever, so I have to connect to my hotspot on my phone.
Your service is much better now, bro.
Fucking me bajó la nota así. Fuck Comcast, you fucking bastards.
Yo, all jokes aside, when 2 years ago I switched to fucking DSL, and I've always been a cable internet person, my shit's been perfect. Knock on wood. Again, Humble Sea Brewing. I'm not trying to shout them out to shit on them. I'm shouting them out because I want people to know where it came from. Because they actually make good beer. I think I sent you a Humble Sea before, Hector. It was an IPA. I don't remember. I might have. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was a superfood sour. I tasted it immediately. I was like, "Fuck this! This is disgusting." Listen, I don't mind drinking those. I love Naked Green Machine. I love that shit. I could drink this shit all day. But when you put it in the beer and it's supposed to be a sour or whatever it is, I was not feeling it. She liked it. I wasn't feeling it. I was like, no thanks.
Yo, get this chia seed quinoa.
Exactly. Quinoa.
Yogurt based. Get that shit on my face, yo. We ain't trying to be healthy out here with this fucking
listen. We talked about innovation a couple of episodes ago, and we talked about how, thinking outside the box, all that shit. This one I wasn't feeling, man. I tasted it. I took a sip. Immediately I was like, nope, this is not it.
Drain pour? You drain pouring that?
No, she only had one can, so she gave me a sip of hers. She enjoyed it. I was like, yo, take that. That's all you. I'm good.
It's so good. It's so tasty.
I don't know what she tasted that I tasted differently or whatever it is. Again, every palate is different. We have to respect that, but I was not feeling it, bro. And so
she likes the missus. She likes the whiny beers.
It was a soup. It literally said Superfoods Slushy Sour on the can. That's what the can said. Like, I don't even know how you make that shit up. Like, how would you put that together? Superfoods Slushy Sour. That's like, I don't know. I was good.
Just making it. I have a bacalao milkshake IPA.
Hey yo,
chill. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Now you got me thinking. Un bacalaíto sour.
Well, bacalao milkshake IPA with
bacalaíto Kolsch. Come on. So for those who don't know who bacalaíto is, it's pretty much a blended up cod mixed in with a batter, fried, and then served in a napkin. I think that's pretty much right. You gotta try it to experience it. You don't like bacalaíto at all?
I like bacalaíto.
Okay.
Can you imagine that shit drinking it though? Like it's a beer?
No, I'm just talking shit right now. But
I'm saying, like, bacalao milkshake IPA, dry hop with mosaic. Like this seaweed fresh.
Damn, bro. Now I want to make bacalaíto, bro. Like, I really want a bacalaíto. Yo, anybody in Arizona know how to make bacalaítos? Hey, holla at me all day. But yeah, anyway. So
the Goya box bacalaíto. This is good too.
You had those before?
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I've had like fresh made or whatever, because I just get it when it's made. It's like, here, toma, come esto. Eat this.
You get the Goya. Actually, you buy the boxes, bro. That's
okay.
Just satisfy my hunger sometimes in broke days. Oh, tengo harina de bacalaíto. I'm about to make 18 bacalaítos. Mad water. I'm good. I'm going to sleep.
Yo, for those of you who like fish and like fried foods, bacalaíto is it. If you've never had bacalaíto, go to your local Puerto Rican, Dominican restaurant, see if they got it, and go from there.
Nah, Dominicans don't do bacalaitos, bro.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of Dominican restaurants that are like crossing over.
They're gonna sell it to cater to everybody else. Of course, it's business.
Our next drinks, Hector and I are gonna sip on this.
You recording already?
Yeah, man. Midtown Dew Dream collaboration beer with Evil Twin and Burley Oak. Evil Twin and Burley Oak. Midtown Dew Voltage. So this is basically supposed to be a similar to the Voltage drink, from Mountain Dew. For those of you who don't know Voltage is probably like the biggest gaming soda ever made. Code Red Mountain Dew, and it is Voltage. Hold on a second. Now you distracted me. You brought out the P40 double IPA from Goldwater. Joe's just on a Goldwater trip right now.
Okay.
Yeah, yo, Sean.
So I don't know if that's Sean's recipe, but he did brew that one. P40. So go ahead. I'm gonna shut up real quick.
Keep talking about Mountain Dew. I admire greatness right now because I love the head that came out from my pour.
Okay,
this shit is fucking amazing.
Look at the color. Look at that murkiness.
Exacto. Like, tú no ves ni una alma. You don't see a soul. And it's great. It gives me back to that orange juice vibe. It smells fucking amazing. You smell that melon. You smell that grapefruit.
Ooh.
Very fruity, very tropical. It smells. Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Real quick, beer is art.
Yo me voy a matar la sed con una soda, pero pau. Man, tú no sabes de eso, mi hermano, porque tú lo que te harta de arroz, ponte con una bufanda.
Yo, for those of you who have never seen Hector's videos, you need to go check them out.
Nobody's.
Oh, the chalice! The chalice has returned. The chalice. Yo. Mira. Look at that color. Look at that color. By the way, I have one of these beers in the Max Post Challenge.
Ooh.
So if you want to win one of these beers, you better post.
Yeah, I'm going to get one of my cans back.
Oh, man. You drove to Boston, right?
Yeah.
But why'd you put it in the suitcase?
There was too much beer to bring upstairs, bro.
Oh, okay. All right, my bad.
Dude, I was like, I'm not gonna make 18 trips to my truck and come back up.
Yo,
I'm putting this in a suitcase.
I'm like, wait a minute. One, that's over 50 pounds. Everything you had in there was like at least 75 or more. Secondly, I'm like, yo, you drove over there. What the fuck you doing putting in a suitcase?
Nah, I drove over there, but then afterwards I used my helicopter with my own pilot because, don't drink and drive. We fly.
You know it. Bullet.
Bro, going back to this
Evil
Rhode
Twin.
Island thing.
Oh,
Rhode Island craft beer scene. It's insane.
So, if real quick to wrap up Rhode Island, if I end up going to Rhode Island, what's the one spot I gotta hit? What was the one you said?
Long Live Beer Works.
Long Live?
My gosh.
Is that the one next? Is that the one next to the cemetery?
No.
Oh, okay. I saw you posted one.
I was sleeping next to a cemetery, bro. I didn't even know. Because every time I used to get back to the hotel, I was super sauce, bro. It was dark. But the day we was leaving, it was early. I woke up mad early. We had to check out. I'm like, what's up with these tombstones here next to my fucking hotel? Like, out my window. I'm like, yo, I'm sleeping next to the dead people. It's like, oh shit.
Yo, and supposedly Boston is all about that ghost life. They have ghost tours and shit over there.
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't with that shit, man.
I'm with that shit.
Yeah, you know what? Don't send me anything from Boston, bro. Keep it all over there. Don't send me any brujeria over here.
I'm with that shit.
Chill, I don't believe it now. I'm bullshit. I don't believe in brujeria. I don't believe in all that ghost shit. Save all your spirits nonsense and all that bullshit. Oh, you hear that? You hear him talk? I'm like, I don't give a shit, bro. I'm watching a movie. Leave me alone. You're the one interrupting me. Okay, let's go into let's talk about this beer real quick. So let's go back to Joe. What is P40. P40. Bomb. La bomba.
Maiden.
It's good.
I drank 2 double IPAs today.
Oh, you had the Ever Clever.
One from the whole. I had the Ever Clever from Beta Iris.
Yeah,
I had the
Hector's a dick.
P40 from Go Water. Let me tell you something. With all due respect to Beta Iris, Gold Water te está comiendo el culo. It's way too good.
Yo, I thought we talked about talking about that. Yo, if you guys don't know what the hell he just said, I'm not translating it for you because I'm not talking about that. Well, go ahead.
In short, what I'm trying to say is this: P40, the aesthetics, the smell, the look looks way better than Ever Clever. And mind you, this can was canned late July. Late July, so it's pretty fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, not that fresh, bro, for double IPA, actually.
Really?
Late July? Whoa, that's less than a month. About a month.
It's late July. This
What's
has
the
a can date of 29th of July.
That's not bad. You're good.
July.
We're in August.
Yo, only Hector would come up with some shit like that.
But
this one is July 30th.
Even the smell of it. Even the smell of it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's very tropical. It's very inviting.
Yeah.
You know, again, for an amateur, it's like we go by smells a lot. So if it smells good, we assume that it tastes good.
Yeah. No, you're making some valid points.
And it fucking goes. That this P40, it smells as well as it smells.
Yeah.
It tastes just as well.
Telling
it's
you,
fucking great.
From one of the first like few times that I tasted Arizona.
Hold on. Let me give Hector. Let me give Joe some love. Yo, spot on, fam.
Hey!
I forgot I had it. I was charging my phone because it wasn't set up. But you know,
I was asking for the sound effects. Yo, what a sound effect? What a bim, 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 bim.
And it's not as heavy because I mentioned that the Ever Clever was heavy.
Yeah, it's thick. The THICC.
It's very thick, and this is not thick. It's a little lighter.
Yeah.
It smells fucking amazing. It tastes fucking amazing. It's not overpowering. Like, I can enjoy this double IPA.
Yeah.
It's not a let's say I'm gonna just drink 1 or 2. This is like I could drink 4 and I'd be fucking lit and happy. It's great.
Okay.
Yo, Go Water.
I got that heat, bro. Like I'm telling you, the first few times that I tried Arizona beer, I was like, yo, they have it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is out there, but they have it. They have
Hats off. Hats off, Go Water. P40 is the shit.
Otro más.
Not to shit on, not to shit on anybody or anybody.
I love starting a conversation like that.
I've been to Connecticut a few times to do different sides of Connecticut, do the brewery scene, and Arizona got it, bro.
And you know what's interesting is that there's a lot of good that I send you from Arizona, but there's also a lot of bad that I don't send you. So there just to be clear, just to be fair, there's a lot of stuff that comes out that I'm like, yeah, I'm not sending this out. I'm not trading this.
Nah, bro, the same thing here. There's a whole bunch of breweries out here that are subpar.
And listen, I get people asking me, like, yo, let me get that can. Let me get this can. Let me get those cans. I'm like, bro, you don't want this. You don't want this. I even told people, I said, yo, if I send you this, I don't even want nothing back. I'm just going to send it to you.
Talking about that, I heard you didn't like the coronavirus from Queens Bridge and Tunnel.
Oh, that is nasty.
Wow, that said it all.
So, pretty much. So the reason, so what happened was, so the Bridge and Tunnel put out, fuck the coronavirus. The label is dope. It has the Statue of Liberty with a mask over it. It's a fucking dope. It was a coconut New England IPA. I was extremely excited for this beer because, one, I get excited for coconut. I don't know if my Puerto Rican side, I don't know what it is, but anything with coconut in it, I especially if it's not a stout. If you tell me coconut with not a stout,
don't tell me that, bro. I'm sending you a stout from Beer Iris, bro.
Cálmate. Let me tell you why. Because there's breweries out here in California that's all they do is pack stout in their coconut. I was like coconut in their stouts. Coconut. Just throwing it out. And so, I not that I don't want to try, because I think the one you're wanting to send is a s'more one, right, Joe? It's like, isn't it like a s'mores or chocolate coconut, like almond joy almost?
It's chocolate y coconut.
Yeah. So almond joy. I'll try this all day.
It's a chocolate.
But so I was excited, right? And pardon me, Bridge and Tunnel. Pardon me for what to say next. But I mean, not completely honest. The shit was way too sweet. I could tell they used imitation coconut. And there was like almost no hop flavor whatsoever. So, yeah, I wasn't digging it, man. I mean, I'm not saying that if you liked it, because your boy, I don't know his real name, but he was talking to me about it, and because he sent me the DM, he was like, yo, that's just fire. And I was like, nah, bro, I dumped this. I wasn't digging it.
Oh, that's my brother, Elvisimo.
Elvisimo, yeah. So I didn't know that was his name or if that was his thing, but Elvisimo.
His name is Hectors with an H.
Okay. So yeah, he hit me. He's like, yo, that's a good one, da da da. And I was like, nah, fam, I'm not feeling this. This was not it. Like, I'm just not into it. And it's one of those things where maybe it's my snobby side or whatever it is, but I can immediately tell when a beer has, pretty much. I can pretty much tell when a beer has imitation coconut. And
I see what you're saying. I don't think it was the imitation coconut. I think they overdid it with the lactose.
It's probably a combination. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it was super fucking sweet. It was like it was just too much. And I tried it. I'm not gonna lie to you, because you gave it to me. I was trying to drink it, and I was like, I was sipping it, and I was like, no, I can't do this. And I just
so you're gonna like what I'm gonna send you from Beer Iris?
No,
it's barely any lactose.
No, but listen, every beer is made.
And they have raw coconut in it.
It's not
so
again. The ingredients make a difference. That's one thing. I have had beers, IPAs, that have had imitation coconut that were good, but I wouldn't drink it again. This one was just too much. This one, it was just too much hitting you all at once. And
I think they overdid it with the lactose and the hop combination.
It could, again, I didn't put it together, but I just know with the sweetness of it was kicking my ass. And I was like, dude, I can't do this. I tried.
The mango one,
yeah.
They did a mango IPA too. I don't know if I sent you that one. That was even sweeter, bro.
Yeah. So if they pulled it back, I'd say about maybe 50% of what they used, it'd be a perfect balance.
Did they do like a session IPA with that?
No. The flavors were spot on. They gave you the flavors. They gave you what they were looking to accomplish, which is exactly. But I'm saying pull back some of the flavors to make sure you have that hoppy balance with it sweet. I think it'll be great.
Yeah.
And trust me, there's a lot of breweries that make the mistake. Maybe they were doing a small batch, like you said earlier, like you said a couple of episodes ago. Do a small batch, okay, and then they did the numbers, and the numbers way too high. Yeah. And they're like, yo, we can't not put this beer out because we spent thousands of dollars. We got to sell this shit.
Yeah, Bridgerton was usually one of the they good. You know what I'm saying? They always throwing out fire, but the few times that I've been there, they always bring out some good beer.
Yeah.
Like I said, this fuck the coronavirus. I think they overdid it with the lactose.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, the brewery itself is alright. But going back to the some breweries that are like, I'm not even gonna send you that can. There's a whole bunch of breweries like that here too.
Dude, but it's not even like the brewery. It's not all breweries. I listen. I'm not gonna say any names, but there's breweries that I love that I purposefully didn't send you because I'm like, yo, I'm not sending this can out. I'm not sending this shit out. And that's part of. It goes back to what Joe said off camera. Joe was talking about the Untapped and everything else, how people hype up a beer or a brewery on Untapped because they're fans, they're fanboys. But in reality, this is shit. And I can tell you right now, there's a brewery in Arizona that put out a beer that I got some bad reviews from other people. People were DMing me like, "Yo, did you try this? Did you like it?" Because people, they see my posts and they want to see my thoughts. And I'm like, "No, I didn't try that." Like, "Yo, this shit was garbage." And I got the same response from like 3 or 4 other people. So I'm not gonna go out and buy it if I know 3 or 4 other people already had it and they said it's garbage. I'm gonna skip on it.
For example, let's cut you off, bro.
No, go ahead.
But to me, the Bronx Brewery,
yeah,
if they didn't have the location that they have, the facility, that is awesome vibes. Like you go in there, you feel vibing. Or you already like, oh shit, this is cool. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, bro, I don't even think they'll be in business.
By the way,
and they expanding. Like they everywhere. Like, I know they're in Arizona now.
Shout out to Bronx Brewing in Arizona.
They're in Arizona. They're in a few other states.
Yo, people hit me up too about that. They're like, "Yo, did you get this from Bronx Brewery?" I'm like, "Bro, I had that like a year ago."
Bro, for me, I'm like, oh, they not all their beers taste too malty for me. I don't know. Even
and you know what? That's interesting that you said that, because there's a lot of breweries, and I don't know if it's the brewer's taste or if it's the lack of if it's like, hey, just put the shit out just to put it out. But I've tasted beers that are just malty as fuck, and they're like, this is not an IPA. There's no hop profile to it.
yeah.
You
go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's it. I'm just.
It also has to do with the owner. Sometimes the owner of the brewery,
yeah,
restricts the brewer from innovating and creating stuff that they really people appreciate.
And I'll tell you from first-hand experience, I've talked to brewers, and they've told me conversations that led to arguments with owners, because they're like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I'm not brewing this beer unless you buy better shit.
Yeah,
If we're gonna do coconut, let's get real coconut. If we're gonna do vanilla, let's get real vanilla. If we're gonna do chocolate, let's get good chocolate." And
Yep.
that's the age-old art discussion, right? Do you sacrifice quality for quantity? Do you do this or that? Like, it's, in this market where anybody has a voice. Again, Untapped, we go back to that 1,000 times in every conversation, but Untapped, anybody can go on there and go, "Yo, garbage, basura, garbage. You know what I mean? Whatever, or good, great, whatever it is." And sometimes you don't know what to believe unless you try yourself. But a lot of times you get burned by breweries because you spend $20, and you're like, "Yo, fuck this, I'm not buying anymore." I gave you so many opportunities.
It's so true. I've spoken to a few brewers, and they have told me themselves, they're like, "Oh, I like to do this, I like to do that," but the owner is not. It's not the owner's style. It's not the owner's taste. It's not this. We can't do it because the owner. I'm like, bro, but that sounds so delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds so but I can't make it. I homebrew it. I do it at home. I have a few bottles to give you or whatever. Like, bro, why? Like, I think owners. There's a lot of owners that are just into the business. They probably don't know much about the whole brewing game.
Yeah.
I say I'm just, just talking.
Speculating.
But,
That's all right.
Yeah. If you are one of those owners that just are into the business because you have the money and the craft beer game is killing, let your brewer, your head brewer, your master brewer create. Let them flow. Let them be themselves. They are artists.
Mm-hmm.
They are cooks, chefs.
Yes.
Let them be themselves and let them flow.
Mm-hmm.
So all the ideas and everything else, they're not gonna put your business. If you gave them the opportunity to be a head brewer, master brewer, they're not gonna put your business in the line. They're gonna try to.
But even if you put that, let's go back, right? Let's look at both sides. Let's play devil's advocate, right? I hate that phrase, but it is what it is. Let's think of me. I'm the business owner, right? You come to me as the brewer, say, "Yo, I need $10,000 to brew this type of beer." The return is $15,000, $20,000, or whatever. I don't know what the total amount is, but let's say it's 15, 20. You double it, whatever. $10,000 isn't peanuts. And you're gonna have to convince me that that's something that I can sell, and that people will line up around the corner to buy.
That's true.
Especially when I have competition like Other Half, Evil Twin, or even out here. You have Ren House, you have The Shop, you have, Goldwater. So if I'm a small brewery, do I say, yeah, go ahead, Mr. Head Brewer, here's 10 G's, do what you got to do? Or do I say, you know what I mean? So I can't.
About it.
I'm not saying that the brewers are innocent. I'm not saying the owners are innocent. I'm just saying there's always three sides, or whatever you want to say. And you always have to look at it from those perspectives.
What guarantees me that this double IPA is gonna sell out like the way you're saying?
Yeah.
Putting all these hops into it and spending all this money.
Not even that. Let's assume like a fruited sour. Yo, how do I know if I'm gonna drop, on this pure? I'm gonna get these purees. I'm gonna get these fruits and all this shit. That it's not gonna blow up in my face like on the internet, like I sent you. You know what I mean? And that's money down the drain. That's $5,000-$10,000 that I spent. So I do understand it, and I think that breweries. I've never run a brewery, so I can't speak on it 100%. I can't speak on what that looks like. I can only speak from my own knowledge and running my business. And whenever I do something, if I have to hire a new position, if I have to replace somebody, whatever it is, if I have to get new equipment, I have to think about what's in my budget, and how can I make that stretch for the rest of the year.
I see.
So there's all those things that come into play, and so
make a point there, bro.
I'm on the side. I'm on both sides. Trust me.
No, completely. Now that the way that you say it, it makes sense. Because like, what makes me, so sure that you're gonna this beer is gonna be a hit.
Yeah. I still have to pay rent. I still have to pay, for other shit. I got to pay employee wages. Like there's all that shit that goes into play that people, when they walk out, they just go, yo, I paid fucking $6 for this can of beer. But they don't think about the shit that goes behind, like all the extra things that you have to think about. All you walk away as a consumer is like, yo, $6 for a can. This is fucking robbery. It's good, but I'm not going to pay $6 a can again. So there's those things. Your boy Busy Bone, busy. He went on some podcast, some talk show, whatever it is, and he said, "Yo, there's no rap group that could versus Bone Thugs." Now, before I go into this conversation, I consider myself a huge hip hop head. On top of that, the era that Bone Thugs, the 90s and 2000s, that they were busy in, no pun. I'm familiar with all that time. So I give respect to Bone Thugs.
Of course.
First of the month, Crossroads. I'm missing some, but the Bone Thugs song with Biggie, one of my favorite songs on the album. But sorry, dude, I can't co-sign that. You can't tell me that Bone Thugs is not holding their own against a Tribe Called Quest. You're not telling me.
That's about to say Tribe Called Quest. What's Roots?
The Roots, Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
There's so many. You got lots. There's so many other groups. Outkast, exactly.
Outkast. Well, I'm doing three or more. So I get Outkast.
The duos. So you don't want to do duos.
I'm saying duos or more. So I'm saying within that range. Even Goody. So I think Goody Mob in general. The whole Dungeon family.
Yeah, bro.
Like give me four of those guys compared to now. Don't get me wrong.
I'm super big on hip hop, but I'm like, now that you mentioned it, I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
I'll take give me your what was it, Crossroads. Crossroads was a huge hit. Right? For those of you who don't know, you got to listen to the song, but when it came out in 95, 96, it was a huge hit.
Can't compete with Wu though,
but
bro.
when you're talking about like
Wu?
what's that called? What's that called? Longevity? Nah, man. Sorry.
Bro, woo. That's it.
Yo, Redman, Capadonna, Ghostface, and Raekwon alone. The fucking Iron Man album.
I think he was just saying it to get some ratings, to get some
Oh yeah,
sound.
I know he said it, but it's sometimes you got to talk about stupid shit like that because you want to it sparks up good conversations.
Bad, what it says, bad attention is still good attention. Bad,
bad publicity.
Attention. He's still trying to be in the limelight. So by him saying some dumb shit like that, because that was dumb, bro, come on now, like.
Yo, Hector's like offended right now.
Yo, bro, it's like Buster Douglas coming out and be like, yo, I'm the best heavyweight boxer of all time because I knocked out Mike Tyson, whatever. I had one big hit.
Hey, it's a lot of the so the thing is, one thing that I noticed, and I'm gonna touch on the T.I. who wanted to battle 50 Cent. I'm not gonna go into who would win. I'm on the T.I. side, to be honest with you, because I like T.I. better.
What?
That's just me. But I'm not gonna go back and forth with that. The point is, when
we could, you want it.
I'm good. We'll say that for a live. We'll do that in a live. Yo, no. T.I.'s catalog is real. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I'm done. The point of the verses to begin with was to celebrate. Yes.
Yeah,
we're keeping score. Yes, we're gonna fucking say, hey, this person beat that person, this person. But everything that we notice from every verses is that we have a good time.
Yeah, sure.
True.
You know what I mean? So whenever these people come out, I'm like, yo, they can't beat us. I'm the best and or whatever it is. I'm like, nah. You know what? As much as now you've piqued my interest, I don't want to watch that because now you're getting into a battle. You're not celebrating anymore. So I'm all about the celebration. I'm all about the fun. I'm all about, yo, you don't again. The
battle is still good though, you know.
The DMX, but DMX and Snoop did it.
Yeah.
DMX was like, yo, I'm gonna hit him with this, and Snoop was like, oh, you're gonna give me that X? You're gonna hit me with that? And then he's like, yo, you know what? I had a plan. Let me change my plan. Now I want this. and you saw Snoop change his plan. The same thing with Jadakiss and Fabulous. Fabulous was like, probably had a set, and he's like, yo, I'm playing this. And then Jada was like, yo, let's hit him with that. And then Fabulous was like, yo, well, I forget the DJ's name. He's like, yo, play this right now, because now you switch it up on them,
which is good. I mean,
if
the versus shit is dope.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing is that I get the celebration stuff, but it's like, yo, there's a lot of hits.
Yeah.
That back to back, and it's great, yo. That whole camaraderie stuff, and there's a lot of new people, young people that don't understand the whole, why these artists are great. You know what I'm saying? There's still young people right now that are getting introduced to Snoop. You know, especially within the Latin community.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Snoop Dogg. He's doing collaborations with Ozuna as an example.
Banda.
You know, like, yeah, like, it's like, yo, it's like, why is it that this great is doing a collab with so and so? Yo,
don't do it again, bro.
This guy.
Oh shit.
Snoop.
Hold on.
What happened? I'm sorry, but he's crazy. That nigga's smoking way too much.
Who's that?
You gonna that what?
Who's smiling?
I'm saying that Busy Bone, that nigga's doing too much.
Busy. Oh yeah, we done with Busy. I brought it up to spark up a conversation. I brought it up to just kind of like, see where you guys were at mentally. But anyway.
Do you? I just got to tell you.
Yo, Brandy and Monica.
That's gonna be a great ass battle, bro.
What you got, bro? It's a landslide.
Who you going for?
I'm asking you. It's a landslide.
For Monica, bro. Sorry.
Brandy all day. Brandy all day, fam. Brandy has.
Brandy, you know why Brandy is so popular? Because she has so much going on for her. She had Moesha. She has so much. And
before Moesha, she had like hits on top of hits on top of hits.
I understand that. But vocally, I'm talking about talent, bro.
Brandy.
Talent?
Brandy.
No.
Brandy.
Moesha could sing better than Brandy.
Moesha. We're literally saying her name. You calling her Moesha.
Sorry, Monica sings better than Brandy. Sorry. Wow.
You wild.
Woo!
Yo. You guys need to brush up on your Brandy discography. I've listened to Monica. I've listened to Monica. Oh, you back in Brandy?
I'm Brandy.
Oh yeah, we're.
I'm Monica right now because Monica, I think vocally sounds way better than Brandy.
But Brandy?
No, facts. Brandy's.
She had way more hits, yeah, because her marketing was fucking amazing. She had the TV show. She had the hits before the TV show. It has so much. Even the family branched off with Rage and all that stuff like that.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah,
but talking about talent.
So
talent,
okay. So
like
when this Versuz goes down, what's the score? 20 records.
Brandy.
20 records. What's the score?
99-12.
Wait, what did you say? Yo, did we just do a math equation? That don't even add up.
KO, bro.
Unfortunately, it's gonna seem that Brandy's gonna take it.
But what's the score? What score do you have? What score do you have?
Let's say out of 10 tracks.
No, 20. It's 20 tracks.
Out of 20 tracks. Brandy's gonna take 16. Monica's gonna take 4.
4 to 16, and you fucking back in Monica the way you do?
I'm only backing Monica out of talent. Vocal,
so the only song
head to head. I'm not talking about hits. I'm gonna fuck up the hits. Fuck all that shit. I'm talking about raw vocal talent.
My man, you're gonna have to put up a list, and I want to see this list because
fuck the list, bro. It's like yo.
Because yo, one of those days is the only song that I can guarantee Monica's gonna win. It's just one of them days that a girls do.
Brandy's gonna come and bring out 6 hits back to back.
Toma. But I will say one thing I've learned. Hold on, from the Jadakiss battle, Jadakiss and Fabulous. One thing I learned is that they can pull what they wrote.
Okay.
So if they pull some shit, and John Legend did the same thing too. So John Legend, when he battled Alicia Keys, that doo-wop song, John Legend wrote that.
Okay.
And he played it during the battle. He's like, yo, blah, blah, blah. He told the whole long-ass story. And he's like, I wrote this. And he played it. I was like, oh, man, you wrote doo-wop? You wouldn't even... Nobody even knew who the fuck you were until 5 years later. What? And then Jadakiss...
But it happens, though, because like if you look at Neo's story...
Yeah.
Neo was a
way.
great songwriter. And Neo was never known until he came out as a solo artist. And it was like, oh, shit. But he's like, no, I wrote this, I wrote that. You're like, oh, shit.
Same with Missy. Missy, too.
Yeah, same, yeah.
Missy was writing tons of hits for Aaliyah before she's like, yo, I'm gonna put my own album out. Super duper fly.
So, yo, Versuz Missy, Queen Latifah.
Oh, Missy all day. Actually,
well, exactly.
So Missy, hold on, Missy only because she has the catalog that goes into her writing. It's deep as fuck, bro. Now, you do Queen Latifah versus MC Lyte. I'm all for that.
Okay, yeah, I see. It was
That'd be interesting.
Okay.
Queen Latifah, MC Lyte.
Little Kim or Missy Foxy.
Foxy and Lil' Kim all day. Foxy
What?
Lil Kim. Foxy and Lil Kim.
Okay.
Now you want to give me Remy and fucking Nicki Minaj? Let's go.
Nah.
Nah.
Let me Nicki Minaj? Nah. No.
Nicki, no. So listen, as much as I'm not a fan of Nicki at all, like I don't like her music, I'm not a fan of hers, but her earlier shit when she first came out, oh motherfucking monster, all that shit, like exactly. See my point? Like that shit's like, yo.
Nah, I see what you're saying.
So
But,
there's a lot of shit. Like you look at people now, and you're like, yo, they garbage. But then you go back to their catalog, and you're like, yo, I forgot they had that. I forgot they had that.
Bro, you know, I know this is a long shot. I'm pretty sure this is never gonna happen, but Nas, Jay-Z versus.
No, I won't happen.
I'm waiting for that. I haven't seen that yet.
Nas all day.
Gonna happen.
Nas all day.
Jay-Z never gonna allow that to
Nah,
happen.
Nas all day.
Are we gonna do this again? We're gonna do this Nas and Jay-Z shit?
Although
I'm a Jay-Z fan.
Wait.
Oh wait, do you see the gem that Nas dropped some shit?
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Wait. You're saying are you saying that that Jay-Z is gonna beat Nas in a rap battle? In a battle?
No,
Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
that Jay-Z is gonna beat Nas.
No,
You're
no.
crazy. I'm just
I don't. Nas has it.
You say
Jay-Z
Nas? Yeah, Jay-Z's beating Nas?
no. Jay-Z is gonna be Nas.
Not in the rap battle.
No.
JC is bigger than Nas though.
Thank you,
have
Joe,
to
for
admit.
joining the program. You're now voted off the island.
You know what? Since high school, when Ether was popping, I was like, yo, Jay-Z all the way.
Wait a minute. You thought Ether was not enough to bury Jay-Z?
You wildin'.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to wrap this conversation up.
I gotta go. I'm about to shut down this. What?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm about to destroy my
Oh.
entire laptop and go.
Why?
Let's wrap it up.
Waste of time.
I've had fun tonight. It was a great conversation. It's what, 2 a.m. for you, Hector?
2:22 a.m.
Woo!
1:22 in the morning.
My cousin just got here from DR unexpectedly, as you
Yo,
always do.
Tell my boy I said what's up.
I'm here in JFK. What's good?
Tell him I said what's up. Tell him we'll do a live.
Get a little DR camera, yo. Remember, even brought the DR shirt back.
Hey, yo, look at this.
Oh shit! Ah!
With the chalice? You got a chalice too?
Get your coronavirus ass away from me. Watch your hands.
Yo, guys, have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. Chill. Drink responsibly.
Y'all ready?
Keep that WAP safe.
If you're gonna drink, don't drive. Fly like me. Helicopter
Hey,
status.
yo.
Facts,
Latest.
Not be like me.
No, I'm done.